Hello and welcome to the Long Island Weather Update. I know we're about an hour late tonight. I wanted to avoid being here, getting back. I wanted to get back as late as possible because it's very warm here, obviously. And I was in Long Beach this evening, and it was actually quite beautiful. The ocean is much cleaner there than Jones Beach, and there was a nice breeze. It actually wasn't too bad at all. It was pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Very nice. Wish I could have stayed there for longer. It was very, very nice. And this is our sunset. Interesting clouds here. I guess this was from a faraway thunderstorm or whatever. You could see the clouds here. And earlier on, we had a billowing cumulonimbus cloud, actually, that was visible from Long Island. This was a pretty severe storm that was actually over Connecticut. This thing was towering up there. So very, very impressive there. So you could see, actually, here they are on the satellite. You could see they kind of broke up when they got to Long Island. You could see also all the haze in the air from all that wildfire smoke that we have. You can see a lot of that there. A lot of it. A lot of smoke around. Just really poor air quality. And we got some more thunderstorms now popping up over northeastern Pennsylvania. So let's go and look at the radar right now. And you can see we have this area of thunderstorms here over, looks like going into the Hudson Valley. Not going to be a problem for us. This was a pretty severe outbreak over here that we have, almost like a derecho. Looks like it's going into Chicago. And out west, we have a few more storms. And we'll talk about the threat for more storms today because we did get some severe thunderstorms over Connecticut as well. So first, let's talk about our current conditions across our area. Excessive heat warning for New Jersey. Heat advisory through tomorrow for our area. Temperatures right now, generally upper 70s. Of course, in the Alley, still 80, 81 degrees. Now, at the beach, like I said, not too bad. 75, decent breeze. Dew point, actually, it's 64-degree dew point. Really? I don't know if that's correct. 71-degree dew point. Dew point seemed a little lower there. 74, Fair Harbor. So you're right on the beach. It's not bad at all. But when you go inland, especially middle of the island, it's not good at all. 79 at Farmingdale, dew point 72. 77 at Islip, dew point 73. And in the city, it's still 90 at LaGuardia right now. Wow, that's still 86 at Central Park. And it hasn't really cooled off too much in Jersey either. It's 82 at Miller Air Park. And after hitting 99, so close to 100 degrees there today at Miller Air Park. And you can see here that we had let's see at those dew points. Look at that. They had dew points in the upper 70s. 79-degree dew point. That means it felt like 108. Absolutely brutal there today. I mean, we had some high dew points, but those temperatures are unbelievable with that. West wind, yeah, they were really dying over there. Luckily for us, we didn't see temperatures that high on Long Island. We'll take a look at what the day was like at Islip today. Hit 86 there. Didn't even hit 90. At least there was a decent sea breeze. But the dew points were very high. Dew points were up in the mid-70s. So let's go look at our highs, lows, precipitation, and all that other stuff. So highs, generally mid-80s out in Suffolk County, low 90s in Nassau County, especially Central Nassau. Mid-80s on the South Shore, and out east, highs got in the mid-80s. Hudson Valley got low 90s, 90 in Central Park, got up to 97 at LaGuardia, 84 at JFK, so the South Shore definitely the place to be. And as you get into Jersey, this is where you have the temperatures in the upper 90s to close to 100 degrees, 99 for a high at Miller Air Park. That's 98 at Belmar Farmingdale, so yeah, very, very hot in Jersey. No surprise, they're very, very hot. The lows obviously didn't drop that much here, mid-70s. And who knows, might not even get below 80 in the city tonight. All right, look at the rainfall totals for today first. And you'll see, it looks like there were some showers for our area. Looks like we had some showers overnight that actually impacted some Brooklyn there, some of central Jersey. And then Connecticut, of course, we had some showers over here as well, and some wind reports too as well from those severe thunderstorms that hit earlier in the day. I'm not going to do the radar rewind. I'm sorry to show it to you, but anyway, let's go and look at the weather map here, and you see under the influence of the high. Here's that slow-moving cold front that'll bring us relief later Wednesday. Storm Prediction Center. We have that enhanced risk at a tornado watch around Chicago right now, and another enhanced risk up in upstate New York, where they had also some of the severe weather up there as well. Going into tomorrow, let's look at tomorrow. Let's see, we've had 2 reported tornadoes, 431 wind reports today. So that's quite a bit. So if we go to the map of storm reports, you'll see, look at all those wind reports that are in western New York. That area was hit very hard, as well as Connecticut. And we also have, let's see, we got some hail reports in there too, and it looks like, yeah, a few tornado reports more in the Midwest. So let's go to tomorrow's outlook. And things get a little more interesting for tomorrow, because now we're in a marginal risk of severe weather in our entire area, and a slight risk to our north and west, going into Pennsylvania and much of the rest of New York. And then if we go to day 3, our entire area is in a marginal risk, because when you're in an air mass like this, you know it's going to be pretty bad. And sure enough, it is. We have that, and let's see if there is any tornado risk. Actually, we have a 2% tornado risk for upstate New York for tomorrow. So yeah, that's so let's go look at some more satellite imagery here. Go to the CONUS satellite view here. Or that's right, there was something I wanted to show you. You can see, yeah, look at that blow up right there. That's a lot. That's some severe weather going on right there. Yeah, but you can see the smoke that is mostly across much of the country now. You can see the smoke all throughout. Smoke here, so maybe Florida doesn't have it, but we got a lot of fires going on out west. If we go look at the west view, U.S. Pacific coast, you'll see we've got a number of fires here that are burning in Washington, Idaho, Oregon. So they're all producing wildfire smoke. And then we also have wildfires over here now going crazy in this looks like the Northwest Territories. This is very far north, but these wildfires look very, very bad indeed. This is around the Northwest Territories here. Go to the northern Canada, northern U.S. view, get a look at all this smoke again that we have. Let's just make this a little bit longer here. So you can see that there is quite a bit of smoke over here. These fires look pretty bad. So even when we have this front come through, this is the front right here. Behind the front, we're probably going to get some of that smoke that's coming down from the Northwest Territories. So as far as seeing the blue skies, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully you enjoyed it last week, because it's going to be hazy. It's going to be hazy. So let's go and look at... I have another satellite image I have to pull up for you. I have to get it ready. All right, so here we go. So I saved this last night just to show you what was going on here in the Northwest Territories. Look at those fires flaring up there. So we have a lot of wildfire smoke that's being generated up in Canada, and I wanted to bring that to your attention. So let's go and look at the MODIS satellite. So we can another look at the smoke here. Nobody else talks about the smoke. It's ridiculous, but that's not really a surprise. So you can see, yeah, we got a number of these wildfires. I think that's Northwest Territories. Yeah, Northwest Territories, we have a lot. Yellowknife probably dealing with some smoke as well. So, yeah, you can see the smoke here, even on this satellite. You can see over the Midwest here. Maybe, yeah, even looking hazy even in North Carolina. So, yeah, it's not great. Not great at all. So let's go to some more observations here. And, of course, the heat continues out west, of course. See all these heat advisories here, of course, for the East Coast. We also got heat advisories also for West Memphis. They're hitting 93, the dew point 75. Tornado watch, Chicago. They're dealing with some severe weather over here. 56-mile-an-hour wind gust right now at Greater Kankakee Airport. Possible derecho in this area over here. And then out west, we've got air quality alerts because of wildfire smoke. No surprise here. Let's see if any of these sites are reporting smoke at all. What's this little thing? Special weather statement. A fire weather watch. So, yeah, it's very, very bad because the air's dry. And you're having... it doesn't look like it's quite as hot as it's been out west, at least. The heat's been pushed down, but it's still dry. And it's still rather hot. I mean, it's still at 97 in Oregon. So it seems like the heat has kind of broken up a little bit. Yeah, the heat in Central California isn't quite as crazy as it was, but we still have a lot of heat in Oregon. Still hit 100 in Washington State, and then going into Canada, yeah, pretty hot. So pretty hot, well into the 80s in a lot of these areas, and it's dry, and these conditions are just ideal for wildfires, and that's what we're seeing. We do look at Yellowknife in here, so trying to find Yellowknife in here if I can, somewhere around here. See if we can get an observation from some one of these sites here. Yellowknife is up here somewhere. It doesn't show up on this thing, but you can see got up into the 80s there. Oh, there's Yellowknife. So let's see. Yellowknife is reporting 15-mile visibility, so it doesn't look like they're reporting any smoke at this time. No, they're not. Okay. So we spoke about the smoke, the heat. Let's talk about the weather that we have for the for the rest of this week. I said I'm not going to do a long-range outlook here. We're just going to cover this week into next weekend here. I mean, not long-range, but I mean, we're going to do an outlook through this week, all right? Because I just can't, I get back too late, and I don't have the energy for it in this heat. But you'll see there a little bit of a tighter pressure gradient tomorrow, but that westerly flow is kind of, you can see how it's kind of aligned with westerly flow, and then that high brings a much better weather as we get toward the end of the week and into the weekend, though that front kind of gets hung up a little to the south, so we're going to have to watch. Like I said, between that and the smoke, I don't know if we're going to really get any nice clear skies. So let's go look at the latest HRRR. So you'll see we do have an area. It does develop an area. It thinks it's going to come down, but I don't know. Looking at the radar right now, this is the current radar. You can see up and around Poughkeepsie they're getting hit hard, but I don't see it really coming down here. Let's go and look at the. You can see up around Poughkeepsie they're getting hit hard. But let's go. I forgot to do the climate statistics for the day, so let's do that. Islip had a high of 86 and a low of 74, 5 degrees above normal. Central Park had a high of 91 and a low of 73, 4 degrees above normal. And Newark, New Jersey, 94, high of 94, low of 76, 7 degrees above normal for the day. So everybody pretty much well above normal. At Wad, you got up to 92 as well. And tomorrow's going to be a lot hotter because we're going to have a lot higher of a starting platform for the temperatures. So you can see there a little bit of a break after this rain ends, and then we're going to have to watch out for some more. Oh, this is the 23Z. I want the 0Z. My mistake. So there we go. We're using the wrong model. I'm sorry. I'm not going to think clearly in this heat. I mean, I got the ACs going, but you know how it is here. You see that their isobars are closer together, so there should be at least more of a breeze tomorrow. And we'll have to watch for some showers and thunderstorms, possibly in the evening. Of course, they're probably going to break up by the time they get out to Long Island and hit the cooler air. But we will have a chance for some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. And like I said, some of them could be severe. And then for Wednesday, we're going to have a better chance with a line developing probably in the evening. And that'll be our cold front. You can see a little bit of a V there with it, which could bring, again, some severe weather. Dew points obviously going to be high. This model kind of underestimated the dew points today. And it's doing the same thing tomorrow. I think the dew points will still be well into the 70s tomorrow. But it is more of a southerly flow tomorrow along Long Island, westerly flow inland. So Long Island hopefully will, at least depending on where you are, especially the South Shore, will avoid it. And then we stay in that humidity one more day for Wednesday, southwest winds, and then we start seeing relief. Temperatures tomorrow, we're going to see temperatures soar into the 90s pretty much everywhere, including Islip. I think we'll hit 90. We're going to probably be in the mid-90s here in Central Nassau. It's going to be pretty hot. Jersey, we're going to be close to 100. New York City, mid to upper 90s. The South Shore will probably be in the upper 80s, and then it'll be dropping on the South Shore. So obviously, that's the place to be. Temperatures don't drop tomorrow night, and then Wednesday we do it again. Probably almost just as hot. Yeah, it's going to be just as hot with the 90s. Pretty much across much of Long Island, and then New Jersey as well. So because of that westerly flow, that will have to be watched. And if you look at the GFS, you'll see it kind of has a similar agreement here. Look at tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the worst day, though. Close to 100, I think, in Jersey. It will be 100 in Jersey. It will be probably over that. And then as we get into Thursday, we start seeing that relief come in with the drier air coming into the picture here. Dew points are lower. As we get toward Friday, you can see that the front kind of gets slow moving. It looks like it's trying to stall out to the south, and we're going to have to watch. We may be dealing with some stall front syndrome, unfortunately. Not going to go any longer than that. Maybe I'll try tomorrow night, all right? But, I just get back too late to do the longer range, and I just don't have the energy to do them. I just take 1 week at a time. It's just too much for me to do any more than that. So let's look at a few more models that we have as far as the thunderstorms go. We have the NAM in as well. So let's do that for tomorrow. Let's see. It does develop a line, but then it kind of has it fizzle out a little bit. It's the cooler marine air, and then it's definitely got a better chance Wednesday night with the front. Definitely. Looking at the GFS, we'll go back to GFS here and look at the radar here, and you can still see there could be some lingering showers south of the area on Thursday, and then hopefully it'll push offshore Friday, but we may not get rid of the clouds because this front's going to stall out. So you can see the way the front is. It's just struggling to clear it out. Clear just to the north. It doesn't mean it's going to be clear, though. It could be smoke there. So let's go to the RGM next for skies. So RGM Tuesday, you can see here that we've got plenty of sun, but it'll be hazy sun, and then we have the clouds kind of come in toward again, we might see some cumulonimbus clouds. Wednesday, similar deal. There'll be some cirrus jet chunk possible. And then Thursday, we try to push the clouds out of the way. RGM's a little more optimistic than GFS for that. Then beyond that, looking at the weekend, well, I'm not going to. So, lastly, let's go to the smoke. And then we're done. So, here we go. Smoke. You can see that there is going to be some smoke around. Only the southeast seems to get rid of it. So, yeah, you can see all these fires going. So, yeah, as far as getting blue skies, I'm sorry. I don't think we're going to see it. Hopefully you enjoyed the blue skies we had last Thursday. So, that's going to wrap up this Long Island weather update. Stay cool. It's going to be a really hot day tomorrow. It's going to be brutal, and I'm dreading it. But luckily, we do have relief on the way. But in order to get some relief, we got to go through some hellish temperatures and high humidity. So again, heat advisory for our area, much of Long Island except the South Shore, Suffolk, southeast Suffolk, and excessive heat warning for much of New Jersey. So thank you for watching and have a good night.